Baby, before you misunderstand me, before your heart starts overthinking, please listen to me carefully tonight. Yes, there is another girl, but it's not who you think, not some new love, not someone who replaced you, not someone more beautiful than you. Honestly, there could never be another you in my life. So when I said there's another girl, I was talking about the version of you that still lives inside my heart. The old you, the soft you, the girl who once loved me like I mattered to her whole world. And honestly, I miss that girl every single night. Tonight, while staring at our old messages, I realized something painful. The girl I fell deeply in love with feels emotionally distant from me now. Your replies changed, your warmth slowly disappeared. The way you once cared so deeply became quieter with time. And honestly, that silence broke my heart slowly. Baby, do you know what hurts the most? Watching someone you love slowly become emotionally different while you still love them exactly the same. That pain is unbearable because I still remember the old days clearly. The way you used to wait for my messages, the way your smile became brighter when we talked, the way you once made me feel important without even trying. Back then, love between us felt effortless, pure, safe, and honestly, I thought it would stay that way forever. But now, sometimes when we talk, it feels like I'm speaking to someone who no longer loves me the same way. And that thought destroys me quietly inside. Baby, when I said there's another girl, I meant her. The old version of you I still search for in every conversation. The girl whose love once healed every broken part inside me. The girl who made ordinary nights feel magical. The girl who once promised she would never emotionally leave me alone. And honestly, I still wait for her to come back. Tonight, I don't want arguments. I don't want pride. I just want honesty because my heart is tired of pretending everything feels okay. The truth is, I still love you more deeply than words can explain. But sometimes I feel like I'm loving memories more than reality now, and that realization hurts more than anything else. Baby, if you only knew how many nights I stayed awake missing the old us, you would understand why my voice sounds emotional tonight. I miss our closeness. I miss feeling wanted. I miss the version of you who loved me loudly without fear. And honestly, I would give everything just to feel that warmth again. So, no, there isn't another girl. There never was. There is only you, the current you, and the old you my heart still cries for quietly every night. Baby, after writing those words tonight, I sat quietly staring at my phone for a long time, hoping maybe you would understand what my heart truly meant, because honestly, this was never about another person. It was always about losing the version of you that once made me feel deeply loved, and that pain is something I still carry silently every single day. Tonight, I went back to our old conversations again, reading messages from nights where we laughed for hours, moments where your love felt so real and effortless. And honestly, I almost cried because the girl in those messages loved me differently. Her attention felt warmer, her words felt softer, her heart felt emotionally closer to mine. And now, sometimes I search for that same feeling in our conversations, but I can't find it anymore. Baby, and therefore, do you know how heartbreaking it feels to miss someone who is still technically in your life? That kind of pain is confusing because you're still here, but emotionally it feels like I lost you slowly. And honestly, that silent distance hurts more than goodbye ever could. Sometimes I ask myself questions I never wanted to think about. Did life change you? Did love become weaker? Or did I simply start loving you more deeply while your feelings slowly faded away? And honestly, those thoughts destroy me during lonely nights. Because despite everything, my heart still chooses you, still waits for you, still hopes the old warmth between us returns someday. Baby, and therefore, the truth is, I never needed perfection from you. I never expected us to be happy every second. I only wanted consistency, effort, emotional closeness. I wanted to feel like the person I love still loves me with the same sincerity. But lately, your silence speaks louder than your words. And honestly, that silence scares me because I still remember how beautiful your love once felt. You used to notice every small sadness in my voice. You used to stay awake talking to me when my heart felt heavy. You used to make me feel emotionally safe. And honestly, that version of you became my favorite person in this world. Tonight, I just want to ask one thing softly. What happened to that girl? The girl who once loved me fearlessly, the girl who promised she would stay emotionally close no matter how hard life became, the girl who made me believe true love still existed, because honestly, I still miss her deeply. And maybe that's why my heart sounds broken tonight. Not because I stopped loving you, but because I never stopped loving the old you either. Baby, if there's one thing I need you to understand before this night ends, it's this. I never looked for another girl. I only kept searching for the old version of you inside the person you became. And honestly, I'm still hoping she returns someday, because despite all the distance, despite all the confusion, despite every silent tear hidden behind my smile, my heart still belongs to you. Only you, baby. Tonight I finally stopped lying to myself. I kept pretending that your distance no longer hurt me, that your cold replies didn't affect my heart anymore, that I was emotionally strong enough to accept how much things changed between us. But honestly, none of that was true, because deep inside, I'm still the same person who loved you with his entire soul. And maybe that's why this pain feels unbearable sometimes. Tonight, while everyone slept, I sat alone in darkness thinking about us again. Thinking about how two people who once loved each other so deeply could slowly become emotionally lost. And honestly, that thought broke me because I still remember everything clearly. The nights where you stayed awake just to talk to me longer, the way your voice softened when you said my name, the way you once made me feel like I was the most important person in your life. Back then, I never doubted your love, not even for a second. But now, Sometimes your silence makes me question everything, and honestly, that confusion destroys my heart quietly every day. Baby, when I said there's another girl, I was talking about the girl I lost without actually losing. The old you, the version of you who loved me loudly, the version whose attention healed my sadness naturally, the version who once fought for us instead of becoming emotionally distant. And honestly, I still search for her inside your eyes every time we talk. Tonight, I realized something painful. Maybe people don't stop loving suddenly. Maybe they just slowly stop showing it. And the saddest part, the person still loving deeply notices every small change, every cold reply, every delayed message, every moment where effort starts disappearing quietly. And baby, I noticed all of it, but I stayed silent because I was scared. Scared that if I spoke honestly, I might discover that your heart no longer feels the same. And honestly, nothing terrifies me more than that. Because despite everything, I still imagine a future with you. I still pray for you before sleeping. I still look at old memories like they are pieces of home I'm afraid to lose forever. And honestly, that's what true love feels like. Not perfect happiness, but choosing someone even while your heart is breaking quietly. Tonight, before this confession ends, I just want to tell you one final truth from the deepest part of my soul. I never wanted another girl. I only wanted the old you back, the soft hearted girl who once loved me without hesitation, the girl whose presence made my world feel peaceful, the girl who made me believe I was truly loved. And honestly, if she ever comes back someday, I promise I'll hold her heart more carefully than ever before. Because even after all the pain, even after all the silence, even after feeling emotionally lost without you, my heart still whispers your name first, only yours, always yours. My love, tonight the moon feels more beautiful somehow. Maybe because Eid is getting closer, or maybe because every beautiful thing in this world reminds me of you now. I was sitting quietly after prayer, watching the night sky, and suddenly I started imagining something that made my heart smile. Us together on Eid someday, not just sending messages, not just waiting for calls, but truly together. I imagine waking up early for Eid prayer, and the first thing I see is your sleepy smile, your beautiful eyes still half closed while the morning light touches your face softly. And honestly, that image feels more peaceful than any dream I've ever had. My future wife, do you know something? Before you, Eid used to feel like just another celebration. New clothes, food, family gatherings, smiles. But now it feels emotional to me because now my heart secretly searches for one person during every happy moment. You, and maybe that's what love truly does. It gives deeper meaning to ordinary things. Now, even the thought of hearing Eid Mubarak from you makes my heart beat differently because your voice became comfort to me. Your happiness became part of my happiness too.